Imperial Consort was talking with her maid, and Blue Sparrow was looking at them. After the maid left, Imperial Consort goes to a quite dark place, she said. Why, none of the lights in the hallway are lit up. What a bunch of lazy people. Suddenly she saw something. She asked, who is there? She was a little scared. It was her father, Huang Yu. Imperial Consort asked him that. Didn't he just go back? Huang Hu smiled and asked her, why don't you have a better look at who he is? He was smiling like a devil. Imperial Consort was very scared. She said to him that he is not her father. Who the hell is he? She told him to don't come near her. Suddenly a green light comes from her father's body, and his face changes into her face. She asked her to, who does she think she is? Imperial Consort recognized the unmanifested poisonous insect. Fake Imperial Consort said to her that, it seems she know her thing. Fake Imperial Consort show her emissary token, and ask her that, does she know what this is? Imperial Consort recognized the emissary token. Imperial Consort stepped back. She greets the fake Imperial Consort and said, the witch follower, Huang Yurong, awaits the emissary's command. Imperial Consort thought the fake Imperial Consort is the elder of Witch Clan. Imperial Consort thought that, why is this happening? The Witch Clan has not reached out to her for more than a year. She thought she had broken away from them long ago. But they still came after her. Her natal poisonous insect is still in their hand. Both Muluokshui and the Witch Clan, even though she is a noble consort, why is her life so hard? Imperial Consort said to Elder that, the elder she previously met doesn't seem to be her. Elder said to her that, within the Zhou dynasty, wherever she go, the witch followers from that place shall listen to her command. From now on in the capital, she shall be the only Witch Clan's elder. Imperial Consort need to know. Imperial Consort thought that the previous elder's cultivation was very high. By listening to the tone of his speech, this person might be even more incredible. Just who is he? Imperial Consort asked Elder that. Why the elder came to visit her. Is there any problem? Elder said to Imperial Consort that she heard that Imperial Consort is practicing poisonous insects and that she'd been exposed. Imperial Consort was scared. She said to Elder that there is no need for the elder to worry. She will deal with it. She've decided to frame the third princess, Muluokshui, for this incident. Elder said to her that she sure have lots of tricks. Elder shouted at her and asked her that, did she know Muluokshui is important for their clan? Their clan's desire to unite with the North Ancient clan. That can't be accomplished without Muluokshui. An Imperial Consort dare to act by herself and ruin the big plan. Imperial Consort was very scared, she said. She don't dare. She will listen to the Elder. Elder gave Imperial Consort a green pill, and told her that, since the rumors are spread by her brother, Imperial Consort should make her brother eat this madness poisonous insect. Imperial Consort asked Elders that, is he want her to this with her own hands to her brother? Imperial Consort was very shocked. Elder grabbed Imperial Consort, and told her to don't forget that, her natal poisonous insect is with them. Of course she can choose to retaliate, or she can quietly work for her. If she do a good job, her brother's illness might not be impossible to cure. Elder give Imperial Consort a bell, and told her that, she can use this insect bell to contact her. Elder told Imperial Consort to don't forget to use the madness poisonous insect. While leaving, Elder told her to remember that, by tonight if her brother doesn't go insane, she will be the one to go insane instead. Next day, Duke Zhao was looking at Zhao Jinyu. Zhao Jinyu was sleeping in his bed. Duke opens the window, and while removing the bedsheet, he shouted at Zhao Jinyu, wake up. Zhao Jinyu wake up because of Thai sunlight. Duke said to Zhao Jinyu that he's still sleeping. What time is it right now? Duke told Zhao Jinyu that the protocol officer from the palace is almost here. Zhao Jinyu told Duke to just let them come. What's the big deal? Duke said to Zhao Jinyu that they are all the Emperor's spies. Zhao Jinyu said he will deal with it. Do he even have a plan? Will they get rid of them or not? Zhao Jinyu lay down again, and asked Duke, get rid of what? He said to Duke that a normal citizen shouldn't think of fighting and killing every day. He is a refined person. Duke Zhao pick up his soez, and looks at Zhao Jinyu. Zhao Jinyu said that, he got it, he will wake up. Zhao Jinyu said to Duke that, he just changed his mind and want to leave them be. If it's troublesome looking at them, wait until the princess residence is done being built, and he'll bring the protocol officers together to move out. There is no problem. Duke asked him, build what? Duke said to him, that there will no longer be a princess residence. Don't he know? Zhao Jinyu was surprised. He asked Duke that, which part of it is a princess getting married? Duke told Zhao Jinyu that, the palace says the Imperial's field is not doing so well. They are unable to find even a suitable land. Zhao Jinyu said that, there isn't any right now. Then can't he just wait until there is? Duke said to him that, Idaho he wait, then he better wait until the next life. Zhao Jinyu was too shocked. He said that, as a husband, he don't even have his own residence. What kind of number one good-for-nothing is he? Where's there must have the Imperial's nobility? Stupid emperor. Sure doesn't even care about his reputation. Duke asked Zhao Jinyu that, did he act until he forgot his real persona? Suddenly both of the hears that, Steward Hai is here. Eunuch Hai comes out of the carriage. Eunuch Li give him direction. Eunuch Li thank Duke Zhao, young Master Zhao, for the courtesy. Duke thank Eunuch Li for the hard work. Eunuch Hai congratulate Duke Zhao. Duke said, why have the Eunuch Hai come today? He said he thought only Eunuch Li was coming. Duke Zhao thought that, this Hai Qingyan as the main highest eunuch is the emperor's most trusted confidant. People even call them half-relative. but he is of old age. He has rarely gone out of the palace these years. Why did he come here today? Eunuch Li to Duke Zhao that the eunuch Hai has been living peacefully and hoped to have a little change. Then he happened to hear about the marriage and came to have a look. Eunuch Hai said to Duke Zhao that he don't have much time. He asked Duke to arrange the servants first. They'll talk about the other things later. Duke said, "Of course. Please help yourself, Eunuch Hai." Zhao Jinyu was standing beside the Duke when Eunuch Hai passed by Zhao Jinyu. He looks at Zhao Jinyu. Zhao Jinyu felt it. Zhao Jinyu turned around, and while looking at Eunuch Hai thought that, just now that old eunuch in the broad daylight, he dares to direct murderous intent towards Zhao Jinyu. After some time, Eunuch Hai goes to the place where Muluo Shui was. He greets Muluo Shui and said to her that she certainly seemed to be doing well. Muluo Shui said to Eunuch Hai that she thought he wouldn't come. Muluo Shui's hands were shaking because of anger. She said to him that year, when her mother wanted to see Eunuch Hai for the last time, he didn't appear. And now Eunuch Hai even following around her mother's murderer, Ji Xinghe. Eunuch Hai said to Muluo Shui that, since ancient times, loyalty and righteousness have been difficult to obtain at the same time. If she decided to hold the grudge, then hold the grudge. He told Muluo Shui that the person she requested has already been brought in. Eunuch Hai told a girl to come in. That girl is UNG. She dyed black to avoid people's attention. She greets Muluo Shui. Muluo Shui told UNG that from today onwards, she is Muluo Shui's personal maid. Muluo Shui told UNG to make sure to not expose her Quanxian clan's identity. UNG said, yes. She stands up and said to Eunuch Hai that she is very thankful to him that he brought her here. Muluo Shui asked her, is she thankful to him? Muluo Shui asked UNG, does Jie even know who he is? UNG was confused. Muluo Shui told her that Eunuch Hai is no one else but Ji Xingyi's favorite servant, Eunuch Hai Qingyan. UNG was surprised. She said, what? He is Hai Qingyan. UNG asked him that. He still have the guts to appear here. UNG said to him that, back then, he obviously had a chance to save the former Divine Lord. She called Eunuch Hai traitor. UNG makes fire in her hand. Eunuch Hai looks at her and told her that, the things that happened back then, he have no excuses. UNG shouted at him. She told Eunuch Hai to stop talking nonsense. She said that, today she is going to use him to commemorate the former Divine Lord's soul. UNG attacked Eunuch Hai with her fist. Eunuch Hai didn't even blink his eyes. UNG attack stops right before Eunuch Hai's FC because of his shield. UNG was surprised. She thought that, this old bastard has such a profound cultivation base. She even approached him and still she is no match. Eunuch Hai looks at her. UNG flew away and hit the wall. Muluo Shui stops UNG. She told Eunuch Hai that, they're done here. Eunuch Hai said to Muluo Shui that, it's getting late. It's time for him to return to the palace to resume his duties. But before that, he gets serious, and said to Muluo Shui that, he might be a little too nosy. He said to Muluo Shui that, Zhao Jinyu is a well-known good-for-nothing, so if Muluo Shui isn't willing to marry him, he can, before he could complete his words. He felt Muluo Shui angry. She said to Eunuch that, considering their past relationship, she won't look into his words. She have her own discretion, no need to say more. Eunuch Hai was surprised. He thought that, could it be that Muluo Shui is serious about the marriage? Muluo Shui said to him that, he don't need worry about it. He can now go. Eunuch Hai thought that, Her Highness has been living in the depths of the palace since she was little. She has never come in contact with any other man. It can't be that she was fooled by Zhao Jinyu, was she? UNG asked Muluo Shui that, are they just gonna let Eunuch Hai away like that? Muluo Shui told UNG that, their foundation is not firm enough, so let it be. UNG said that it's strange having such profound cultivation. He should be able to maintain his youthful appearance. So why do we look old? Muluo Shui said, as if she know. Muluo Shui saw that there was a letter on the table. It was written to Muluo Shui from Eunuch Hai. Letter was that, I haven't seen you in a long time. I'm glad to receive a confidential letter from you. I'm too ashamed to face your highness. But since your highness has entrusted me, I will do everything I can to help. The longer I live, the more the guilt grows. Since that incident happened, it has been hard for me to endure the guilt, which makes me no longer maintain my youthful appearance, letting this cowardly heart match this awful face. I'm not writing this just an act, but I only hope that when I meet your highness, I hope your highness give me a chance. If there is anything you need in the future, I will do my best to fulfill your demands. Hai Qingyan. Muluo Shui told UNG that she can sleep in the side room. From now on she'll have to accompany and serve her. And if there's no one around, she don't have to be so courteous. UNG was happy. She said tot. It's so close that she even thought it somehow together with the master's bedroom. UNG told Muluo Shui that there has been progress in the matters. Muluo Shui asked UNG to investigate before. According to the informant's report, the Huang family's second son had gone crazy yesterday at night for some reason. Muluo Shui was asked her, is he crazy now? UNG said, yes, and it's most likely someone poisoned him. Muluo Shui thought that, before, she didn't have the chance to poison him, and she have always been on guard. Anyhow, this matter should now be settled. UNG looks at Muluo Shui with glowing eyes, and told her that a while ago, she took a look at the master's fiancé from afar, and he looked truly handsome. Master is so lucky. Muluo Shui was blushing. She said that, he's not bad. She told UNG that, there is no need to mention it, Besides, getting married is quite troublesome. Yuan-Ti said to Muluo Shui that there is something she don't quite understand. She said that Master's fiancé is obviously really good looking, so why would she let him with other women right before marriage? Muluo Shui was surprised. She asked Yuan-Ji, what did she said? Yuan-Ji told Muluo Shui that the other women that entered with her, she was sent to be her personal maid, and they were assigned to take part in a trial marriage. Yuan-Ji said to Muluo Shui that the trial marriage isn't it the same as Muluo Shui know what it was. Talking for Muluo Shui, she almost turned into stone. Zhao Jinyu was thinking that, what's that old eunuch's problem? Why does he have so much killing intent towards him? Even though they've only just met, he even brought someone over to Luok Shui's residence. She shouldn't be in any danger, right? Zhao Jinyu was thinking about, what should he do, since the inspector is already there, going by the general etiquette? Zhao Jinyu will definitely be stopped from entering. But suddenly he realized that, currently he is playing the role of a useless debauchee. Why would he care about their dumb etiquette and rules? Zhao Jinyu run towards Mu Luo Shui's residence, saying that he'll walk on in. When Zhao Jinyu goes there were some soldiers who were standing in front of Mu Luo Shui's residence. They ask him that, what business young Master Zhao has over here? When Zhao Jinyu saw them, he realized that they were already waiting for him, but this is his house. Zhao Jinyu make an excuse saying that the weather was nice, so he wanted to come and take a stroll and appreciate the flowers. Those soldiers told Zhao Jinyu that this area is currently restricted. A soldier asked Zhao Jinyu that, before their marriage, Zhao Jinyu is not allowed to meet the third princess. Does young Master Zhao not know this? He said that, if young Master Zhao is really here to appreciate flowers, why not go to some other place having plenty of flowers? Those soldiers were looking like some thugs. Zhao Jinyu thought that, what should he do now? Do he just force his way in? But if he use his spiritual power, he'll expose his ability to cultivate. Zhao Jinyu was very angry. He told them that, it's them who forced Zhao Jinyu to do this. Zhao Jinyu asked them that, have they ever heard of the body refining art of entering through the back? Those soldiers were scared after hearing that. Zhao Jinyu crossed his fingers and shouted the name of the technique, ass-splitting. Zhao Jinyu poked his 2 finger into the private part of those soldiers. After doing so, he proudly say the name of his attack as, Special Technique, 1,000 Years of Death. Other soldiers comes there, shouting at Zhao Jinyu. They shouted that, they will protect the purity of the third princess. Zhao Jinyu goes after them, asking them, why the hell are they protecting the purity of someone else's wife? Meanwhile in the resting room, Eunuch Hai said to Duke Zhao that, he will be residing within the Zhao residence for a while. He asked Lord Zhao's for hospitality. Duke asked him that, where's that coming from? He told Eunuch Hai that, they are all family here. Eunuch Hai told Duke that, the 2nd day of the 2nd month will be auspicious. Why don't they hold the wedding on that day? He asked Duke. What does he think? Duke Zhao politely said. There will be another month till the wedding. He have no objections, and will leave it up to His Majesty to decide. Duke was thinking that, as if he could object to something decided by Ji Xingyi, that little bastard. Eunuch Hai said, then it is settled. He told Duke that, there's one more matter. He called Lian or buyer, come over here. 2 beautiful girl comes there. Eunuch Hai told Duke that, these 2 are here to assist the young master in his trial marriage. After they've spent a night with young Master Zhao, they will report the situation of the physical capabilities of the young master to the court. Duke almost forgot about this thing. Duke thought that, it's a good thing Yi Xingyi still cares about his reputation enough to send 2 beautiful young ladies to come test his son. If he had sent 2 old maids instead, Zhao Jinyu might have had to reveal his cards earlier than expected. Duke hears someone shouting that, something terrible has happened. It was Housekeeper. He told Duke that. The young Master Zhao Jinyu attacked the inspection officers. Duke was surprised. He asked Housekeeper, what happened? Housekeeper told him that, he really don't know either. Everyone runs towards there. Duke called Zhao Jinyu stinky kid, saying that he always causing trouble for Duke. When Duke goes there, he saw that all the inspection officers are lying on the ground. Only one officer is standing, telling Zhao Jinyu to don't come closer. He said to Zhao Jinyu that if he come any close he will scream. Zhao Jinyu told him that, even if screaming makes his throat sore, no one will come to save him. Duke was shocked to see that. He shouted at Zhao Jinyu. He told Zhao Jinyu to stop that right now. Zhao Jinyu stops and make a face like nothing happened. The inspection officer said to other that, Zhao Jinyu is the scourge of the heavens. He've never seen anyone bully others like this. Other officer said to him that, he have already been alive for nearly half a century. He have never been humiliated like this before. That officer turned around and told Zhao Jinyu to just wait. He said that, he'll definitely report this matter and punish Zhao Jinyu. Duke Zhao punches Zhao Jinyu on the face, and told those officials that they don't need to punish Zhao Jinyu. Duke will punish him right now. After punching Zhao Jinyu, Duke dragged Zhao Jinyu by the feet. There was a bloodstain. Those officers were a little scared to see that. Duke threw Zhao Jinyu like garbage. Zhao Jinyu hit hard the ground. Zhao Jinyu was acting like he is dead. Duke told him to stop playing dead. He told Zhao Jinyu to get up. They need to have a serious talk. Duke asked Zhao Jinyu that. Do he already know about the girls that the court has arranged for him as trial marriage partners? They will definitely ask Zhao Jinyu to complete the trial marriage within these few days. Can he do it? Zhao Jinyu stand up and asked Duke Zhao that. Can he help Zhao Jinyu reject them? Zhao Jinyu was very serious about this. Duke was happy to see that. Duke thought that, everyone thinks his son is a debauchee, but this brat is loyal to his wife. Duke said, "All right," he said that. He never intended to let them do it anyway. What if he accidentally got those two pregnant? Zhao Jinyu said that he know. According to the rules, he'll have to marry them if that happens. By then, the Emperor will know even what color of underwear Duke is wearing. Zhao Jinyu make a joke saying, "Why is that perverted old man so interested in their underwear anyway?" Duke told Zhao Jinyu to stop messing around. He asked Zhao Jinyu that, "This trial marriage was arranged by the Emperor. It's not that easy to reject them. Do we have a plan?" Zhao Jinyu think about it for a bit. Then he said that he do have a plan. He told Duke to just help him stall them for 10 days, and he'll be able to settle it. Duke told him that 10 days is possible, but how confident is he? Duke said that he also can't guarantee they'll not secretly crawl into Zhao Jinyu's room either. Zhao Jinyu smiles like, he have a big plan. Duke gets angry and shouted at Zhao Jinyu that, how many times have Zhao Jinyu told Duke to leave things to him? Can he do it this time or not? That night, Mu Luoxue was thinking about her past life. That was her last memory, before she died. At that time, she was badly hurt. She said that this day has come, after wandering for a lifetime. Is this how she finally end up? He was thinking that, just where did she go wrong? She thought that, if at that time, she went with Zhao Jinyu, regardless of everything, would the ending be any different? Blood was coming out of her mouth. She smiles and said that, on top of the imperial throne, everything shall be fate. She said in the end, she is still an empress. Suddenly someone knocked Mu Luoxue's room door. Mu Luoxue thought that, it's late night, who could it be? Mu Luoxue looks at Yuan Ji and told her to be ready. She slowly opens the door. She was that. It is Zhao Jinyu. He gets closer. Mu Luoxue and told her good evening. Mu Luoxue hid behind her door and asked Zhao Jinyu, what did he come here for? She said that, her mother once said, the men that come to meet at this time are all big bad wolves. Zhao Jinyu told her that he didn't have any other choice. He said to her that, if Mu Luoxue feel uncomfortable, then he have to go back and sleep in the brothel. Yuan Ji laughs at Zhao Jinyu, thinking that he is using these kinds of cheap tricks. Zhao Jinyu is just courting death. Mu Luoxue's ancestral spring clan respect the girls. Zhao Jinyu dares to talk about going to a brothel, so the Spirit Lord will deal with him. Mu Luoxue grabbed him and shouted, no, don't go. She asked Zhao Jinyu that, are the girls from brothels better than her? Yuan Ji was too shocked to hear that. She was looking at Mu Luoxue. Mu Luoxue asked Zhao Jinyu that, is she not his bride? Zhao Jinyu told her that, it's not this. He just remembered, Mu Luoxue's spare room is going to be used by her personal maid. He told Mu Luoxue to just forget about it. Mu Luoxue looks at Yuan Ji and said that, it's not a problem. She told Zhao Jinyu that, her maid is going to find her relatives in the city tonight. Yuan Ji was confused. Mu Luoxue stared at her angrily. Yuan Ji didn't have an option. She said yes to, was Mu Luoxue said. Yuan Ji gets out of the room. Mu Luoxue told her to come back early tomorrow. Mu Luoxue closed the door and asked Zhao Jinyu, why did he come here? Zhao Jinyu told Mu Luoxue to don't even mention it. He told Mu Luoxue that the palace brought two maids over to have a trial marriage. By this time, the two of them are in Zhao Jinyu's room now. He asked her, what does she think they would do? Mu Luoxue said that she have heard from them, this is the rule of the palace, but Mu Luoxue was embarrassed saying it. She told Zhao Jinyu that she don't want to share him with others. Zhao Jinyu smiles when he hears that. Zhao Jinyu said, that's why he is right here, is he not? He said that those protocol officers keep babbling about the sense of propriety and ethics. Zhao Jinyu said that, as long as he stay here for a few nights, and let those protocol officers think that everything is falling in place, then naturally they won't be needing those maids for trial marriage anymore. Zhao Jinyu said that he is excited to see the look on their faces tomorrow the moment he step out of her room. Suddenly, Zhao Jinyu. Remember when Mu Luoxue hit him? He got scared and told Mu Luoxue that he'll sleep in the side room tonight. When Zhao Jinyu was going to another room, Mu Luoxue thought that, did he really just come here to sleep? Mu Luoxue was worried thinking that, a man and woman sharing a room alone, yet he's still so genteel. She thought that, is she not attractive enough? Mu Luoxue was about to cry. She thought that, there's only 1 month left before the wedding. She need to maintain a girl's decency. She not that kind of an easy person. But her life is never confirmed to have a tomorrow. Death might come first. Even after becoming a person with authority, she still can't be at peace. Zhao Jinyu told Mu Luoxue that, it's getting late now. She should also rest early. Mu Luoxue grabbed Zhao Jinyu clothes, and while blushing asked him that, sleep together, can't they? Mu Luoxue thought that, just this once, she won't care about anything else. Mu Luoxue pushed Zhao Jinyu on the table. Zhao Jinyu was embarrassed to see what Mu Luoxue is doing. Before he could say anything, Mu Luoxue put her finger on his lips. Both of them fall in that deep night for each other, like soft wind, blue water, willow spry, and the lively fragrance of green leaves and bingy lotus. On the other hand, Yuan Ji was sitting on the side of a road. She said that, a little suffering is good for the soul. Only by suffering will one gain resolution. Working hard will help achieve courage, and her stomach is grumbling. Passing by people were giving her some money thinking she is a bagger the next day. Zhao Jinyu comes out of Mu Luoxue's room. He said good morning to World. The other officials were talking to Duke Zhao about the work they were doing. Those officials saw that Zhao Jinyu is coming out of Mu Luoshui's room. Zhao Jinyu said that there are so many people this early. Duke Zhao looks at Zhao Jinyu and thought that, did he come to the wrong courtyard? Suddenly, Mu Luoshui comes from that room, rubbing her eyes, saying, why is it so noisy? When Duke Zhao saw Mu Luoshui, he was too shocked. Those officials shouted at Zhao Jinyu and Mu Luoshui that the moral degeneration of society is getting worse. To do such an act before getting married, simply outrageous. Duke Zhao thought that his son is too bold to do it with Her Highness. He dared to the protocol officers will not leave him alone now. Zhao Jinyu said to those officials that, how can they call two people loving each other such an act? He said that, it seems the matter regarding youngsters is too stimulating for everyone here. Zhao Jinyu told Mu Luoshui that she can go back and sleep more. He told her to don't worry and leave this to him. Those officials shouted at Zhao Jinyu. They said that they still won't repent. They asked Zhao Jinyu that, do they think a debauchee like him is worth becoming a relative of the emperor? They said that they have already informed the emperor of all those evil deeds Zhao Jinyu did in the past few days. They will also report on this matter. He just wait to be punished. Zhao Jinyu smiles and told housekeeper to all right, prepare a carriage for the protocol officers. He told housekeeper to prepare some snacks and fruits. Please don't let the protocol officers starve. Official leader called Zhao Jinyu. Stubborn fool, he told other officers. What are they doing still staying here? Duke Zhao said to Zhao Jinyu that, previously, Zhao Jinyu said he need 10 days. Only 3 days have passed, and you managed to drive them away. Was this his plan? Zhao Jinyu told. Don't rush, old man. Zhao Jinyu smiles and said that, the best is yet to come. On the other hand, Eunuch Hai goes to Emperor Ji Xinghe. Emperor asked him what's the matter. Eunuch Hai told Emperor that, the Taiyi sect has received His Majesty's letter and denied the possibility of it being a person from Taiyi sect. Eunuch Hai told Emperor that there's an immortal desiring to meet His Majesty to explain, and seems to have an intention to descend the mountain to assist. Emperor said that, to descend the mountain at this moment, they just wanted to get a piece of pie at the hidden immortal summit. Such a reasonable calculation. Emperor said that the chaplain is injured. He also don't have enough pawns on his hand to use. In the end, they are still not sure who will be the one taking advantage. He told Eunuch Hai to ask them about the price and make arrangements. Suddenly that official summoned to the emperor and told him that a big problem has occurred. He said that Zhao Jinyu from the Zhao clan has caused trouble again. Emperor looks at that official angrily and asks someone to throw this official trash out. That official was very shocked, Eunuch Hai said. Understood. He grabbed that official's clothes and dragged that official out of that place. That official was called to the emperor to listen to him, but he did not. Eunuch Hai took that official out of the palace and threw him out. Eunuch Hai told that official that His Majesty is benevolent. They'll spare him this time. He told that official to get lost. That official was too shocked. He said to Eunuch Hai that this time he really have an important matter to report. Eunuch Hai asked that official that, in these 3 days, how many times have they all reported? They said the same thing every time. First time, those officials come and said that Zhao Jinyu is so arrogant. He beat all of us protocol officers. Emperor told them to deal with it their self. Second time they come to Emperor and said that Zhao Jinyu belittled the law. He never paid money when he bought things. Emperor told them to ask his father to pay for it. Eighth time, those officials said that Zhao Jinyu has gone too far. He keeps insisting the protocol officers sing for him when he's in the toilet, and keep making excuses saying it's a disease. Emperor shouted at them, telling him to get lost. That official said to Eunuch Hai that it's not the same this time. This time Zhao Jinyu spent the night in the third princess's room. Eunuch Hai asked him what did he say. Eunuch Hai was very angry. He said to that official that they got a bunch of people at Zhao residence, yet they can't even take care of the princess and let Zhao Jinyu, who doesn't even know martial arts, sneak in. He asked that official that what's the point for His Majesty to keep them alive? That official was very scared. He thought about something and shouted that they already long known about Zhao Jinyu's ill intentions, so it's him cross-dressing in the third princess's room yesterday night. Zhao Jinyu didn't get his way. When Eunuch Hai hears that, his soul almost left his body. Those officials come back to Zhao resident with a gloomy face. Zhao Jinyu make fun of them by asking them that why did they come back so early? Duke Zhao asked Zhao Jinyu that how did he do it? Duke heard His Majesty ordered these protocol officers to be prohibited from going into the palace for 4 months. Zhao Jinyu laughs and told Duke that no one will like alarms that keep going off. This is called the second time will be weakened, the third time will be exhausted. Duke asked him that. How can he be so confident, even though Duke only know about it just now? Zhao Jinyu said that it's because he got a special information channel. He was talking about Imperial Consort. While going, Zhao Jinyu told Duke that those protocol officers are not going to come and bother him unless they want to make the Emperor angry again and have their heads chopped off. He said that he have done everything. He can go back to sleep now. Zhao Jinyu, while walking in the hallway, was thinking that they have already shared the same bed. Why is his dummy wife still acting never? While going, Zhao Jinyu told Duke that those protocol officers are not going to come and bother him unless they want to make the Emperor angry again and have their heads chopped off. He said that he have done everything. He can go back to sleep now. Zhao Jinyu, while walking in the hallway, was thinking that they have already shared the same bed. Why is his dummy wife still acting dumb? They can't keep it like that even in the future. Do we need to raise her like a daughter? On the other hand, Duke Zhao was thinking that Zhao Jinyu has dealt with the protocol officers and the trial marriage maids and didn't even ask Duke to step in. Now that Duke think about it, he didn't look after Zhao Jinyu much. He became so capable before Duke knew it. Zhao Jinyu thought that people often say after getting drunk one will tell the truth. If Mu Luoshui gets drunk, maybe she will expose her true nature. Duke thought that today he will bring 2 bottles of good liquor and drink with his son. But before Duke can get to kitchen, Zhao Jinyu left the kitchen with 2 liquor bottles. When Duke didn't find the liquor, he shouted that, "Where the heck is the liquor he've kept for years?" On the other hand, UNG wakes up for the bed. She got sick after coming back that night and didn't get a good rest until yesterday. She only managed to get some good sleep. She said that all of it is for the Spirit Lord. She goes to Mu Luoshui and said to her that she'll take a walk outside for a while. Mu Luoshui said okay, and suddenly Zhao Jinyu appeared behind UNG while carrying 2 liquor bottles. There was silent screaming in UNG's heart. Mu Luoshui was happy to see Zhao Jinyu. She said to Zhao Jinyu that he just come and it's such coincidence that UNG just said she's going to visit her relatives tonight again. Mu Luoshui while smiling. Ask UNG that. Isn't what she said is right? Disappointed, UNG said. Yes, that's right. Zhao Jinyu put the liquor on the table and asked Mu Luoshui to drink with him. Mu Luoshui said that she can't drink. Zhao Jinyu told Mu Luoshui to don't worry. He told her that this liquor is Duke's treasured. Duke usually treats it as treasure, and is not willing to bring it out. Zhao Jinyu said to Mu Luoshui that they will only drink liquor today, and told her to just treat it as celebrating their wedding in advance. When Mu Luoshui heard that it's for celebrating wedding, she grabbed a glass and drank that in one go. And in just few seconds Mu Luoshui gets full drunk. Half an hour later, Mu Luoshui was seating after emptying both of those liquor bottles. Suddenly she shouted at Zhao Jinyu, calling him big idiot. She said that she still wanted to drink. Zhao Jinyu was shocked that the 2 bottles of liquor were emptied this fast. He thought that Mu Luoshui got drunk the moment she drank and still snatched the liquor. Zhao Jinyu said Mu Luoshui to drink the tea to sober up first. He will leave it here today. He said that he shouldn't have had bad intentions and asked her to drink. He told Mu Luoshui to rest early, and told her that he'll come to see her again tomorrow. But Mu Luoshui was too drunken to understand what Zhao Jinyu was saying. She grabbed Zhao Jinyu and told him that he have to stay. While blushing, Mu Luoshui told Zhao Jinyu to accompany her. Mu Luoshui was too embarrassed. While laughing, she told Zhao Jinyu that he will stay overnight. Here. Zhao Jinyu pulled back her and said to Mu Luoshui that he is a man of values, an upright gentleman. How can he take advantage of people? And the next moment, he shared the bed with Mu Luoshui to justify his character. Zhao Jinyu thought that appetite and lust are a part of human nature. Suddenly, his bell started ringing. Zhao Jinyu thought that, why is Blue Sparrow looking for him at this hour? Zhao Jinyu comes out of the room all exhausted. Blue Sparrow comes flying and told Zhao Jinyu that there's an emergency. She said that there's a group of people approaching there. Clansmen stationed at the Chalcedony mine. Their numbers are pretty big. She think they are from the northern wilderness. Zhao Jinyu told her that they'll go and take a look. Blue Sparrow was happy to hear that. The High Priest will personally deal with it. Zhao Jinyu pulled out his fighting mask and sword. He said that northern barbarians must be tired of living. On the other hand, a huge army was headed towards the Witchcraft clan's spirit mine. This army is for Ancestral Spring clan. There was carriage. Inside that carriage, a white hair girl asked her master that she don't understand. Why are they taking orders from a young lass? She is referring to Mu Luoxu. That girl shouted, is it just because of her status? Her master, Yue Sen, who is a great general, asked her that. Does she think Mu Luoxu is not worthy? That white hair girl said that the seat of the Spirit Lord is for those who are capable. She asked her master that, with what right does Mu Luoxu qualify for it? Yue Shen said to that girl that it seems she have a quite prominent impression of their new Spirit Lord. That white-haired girl said, of course she do, although Mu Luoxu is the previous Spirit Lord's daughter, but Mu Luoxu's bloodline is not pure. The purity of the bloodline directly dictates the talent of their clansmen towards cultivation. Mu Luoxu's bloodline is impure, and she is untalented. Why should they listen to her? Yue Shen said, so bloodline can decide everything. Yue Shen said that she've lived for 300 years, and it's her first time hearing it. Yue Shen said to that girl that it seems she know much more than Yue Shen, so the great general's position should be her. When that girl hears that, she got scared. She apologized to Yue Shen saying, it was a slip of the tongue. Yue Shen, while looking outside the window, said to that girl that she only know that the current Spirit Lord is not of pure bloodline. But do she know about Spirit Lord's atavistic bloodline? Yue Shen told that girl that Mu Luoxu has managed to perform the first ancestor's true body at such a young age. Therefore, Mu Luoxu's cultivation is much higher than others. She's already in the Dan realm, same as Yue Shen. How old Yue Shen is, and how old is Mu Luoxu? Yue Shi told that white-haired girl that there were also clansmen who didn't accept it back then, and choose to challenge Mu Luoxu. As for the outcome, all of them lost their life. She smiles, calling them a bunch of idiots. She said that the current Spirit Lord not only has cultivation, but she also has a dragon gate. In front of Ancestral Spring Clan army, Zhao Jinyu was standing alone. Yue Shin said to that girl that they'll talk about it later. She said, apparently a cute little mouse is blocking the road. That white-haired girl comes out of that carriage shouted, Who is it? Zhao Jinyu grabbed his sword handle and said to her that this route is inaccessible. Please go back. Zhao Jinyu pulled out his sword a little bit and said, Oregon, else there will be blood all over the place. When Zhao Jinyu saw that girl has white hair and red eyes, he thought. Are they Ancestral Spring Clan? That white-haired girl shouted, Ask Zhao Jinyu that. He alone dare to block off their road. Is he seeking death? Zhao Jinyu looks at her, and thought that, in his previous life, after Mulu Oshui became a prisoner, she was rescued by the Ancestral Spring Clan. Although Mulu Oshui didn't have any relationship with them in this life, they are still from the same clan. He pulled back his sword and said to that girl that, the Witchcraft Clan's mine. Don't even think of wanting it. They are covered by him. That white-haired girl said, So it's an idiot from the Witchcraft Clan. That girl fly in the sky and told Zhao Jinyu to go die. She attacked Zhao Jinyu with some spiritual knives, but before those spiritual knives could touch Zhao Jinyu grabbed one of those knives and destroyed other knife with it. Zhao Jinyu told her to don't be impatient. He said that he rarely feel like sparing them all. That white-haired girl was surprised. How can it be? She disappeared in front of Zhao Jinyu and a pair behind him. She asked Zhao Jinyu, is he looking down on her? She again attacked Zhao Jinyu with a kick. From her attack round got destroyed, but when she looks down, Zhao Jinyu was not there. She was looking around for Zhao Jinyu. Zhao Jinyu was seating behind her. She said he is right here. Zhao Jinyu grabbed that white-haired girl's leg and threw back her towards her people. She hit the carriage. Yue Shen grabbed her from falling and said to her that she is too rash. Yue Shen said to Zhao Jinyu that the young one is immature. Please forgive her. Zhao Jinyu said, no worries. Zhao Jinyu grabbed his sword handle and said that the joke ends there. Zhao Jinyu thought that, if it takes a long time, those people from the capital will be attracted to him. Zhao Jinyu pulled out his sword. His sword was burning with spiritual energy. He said that, from now on, those who cross this line shall die. He makes a line in the ground with just a simple attack with his sword. There was a huge line between Zhao Jinyu and those people. Those soldiers realized that Zhao Jinyu is a mainland immortal. Yue Shi shouted at them, asking them, what are they panicking about? Yue Xin started calling Zhao Jinyu sir. She said to Zhao Jinyu, that Zhao Jinyu indeed have extraordinary power. Why bother with small people like them? Can't he do them a favor? Yue Xin was angry inside thinking that, how come a small Chalcedony mine has a mainland immortal? Zhao Jinyu didn't say anything to her. Yue Xin thought that, there's no way. This place is quite close to the capital. If Zhao Jinyu really a mainland immortal and intervenes in this issue, it will surely attract those Zhuguo staying dormant in the capital. Even if he's a mainland immortal, he won't be able to hold off the encirclement of multiple Zhuguo. Yue Xin thought that, maybe she can try to sound him out. Yue Shen said to Zhao Jinyu that, sometimes it's better to forgive someone than to persist in looking further into the mistake. She said she believed he also don't wish to, while talking Yue Xin take a step, and she immediately retreat. She looks at that line which Zhao Jinyu made. With scared face, Yue Shi looks at Zhao Jinyu, and thought that, what's this lingering sword intent, just close to it makes her shudder. Zhao Jinyu is really a mainland immortal. Yue Shi was trembling. She realized that, Zhao Jinyu is too dangerous. He is like king of hell. Yue Xin stepped back and was breathing heavenly. Zhao Jinyu asked her, is she going to fight or not? Yue Xin was too scared. Everyone was too shocked to see her like that. Yue Shi bowed down in front of Zhao Jinyu, and thanked him for not killing them. Zhao Jinyu let them go back. He realized that, his emotions are affecting him. He thought that, it wasn't without any benefits. If it comes to matters within the capital, the messier they are, the better.